What up? 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 I'm fucking live, boys. Let's go. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we are going to be editing a Patreon request. I'm going to actually switch over to a different scene so you guys can check this out. All right, so we got our Spotify up. You already fucking know what it is. Make sure my mic's not too loud here. Let me know how my mic sounds, guys. I'm trying to get these levels. All right, cool. So, here we go. Oh, I need my hat first of all. All right. Switch it to Yeti X. All right, so we are back. Welcome back. Make sure I got it. Yeah, looks like it's going through. Cool. So we got some music. All right, so we are doing an editing today. So I'll show you guys how I edit real quick. Switch this camera around. Move it over here. You know what I mean? So we're going to shut this. And we're going to switch this with... Where's the window capture? Right here. Okay, so we're switching this with DaVinci Resolve. Where's it at? My DaVinci. Hell yeah. All right. Where's Resolve? Chrome, Spotify, Paint Studio, WinStore. Okay, so apparently I got to reopen it. Hang on one sec. Cool. So it looks decent, right? It looks decent. Let's see here. Where's the Spotify? Window capture is up. Where's my resolve? There it is. Cool. Alright, so what is the Patreon request I'm doing? Well, Glenn put a Patreon request for Crossfaith. And never heard Crossfaith before. So just gonna jump into it. This is my very first time listening to it. Hope you guys can see that. So you're not gonna be able to really look like directly at my thing. I'm trying to get these windows set up so they look okay. How's it looking over there, man? Storms are brewing here. All right. All right, so we are doing editing Crossfaith. So we're gonna start right here. I already brought everything in. I already transferred everything over. Save it for a. Shut this down a little bit. Turn this down just a little bit. All right, Patreon request. I have everything. I already synced my audio, but I was thinking about starting fresh, but yeah, I kind of really don't want to, because I have to take my my camera audio through. What up, Dennis? How you been, man? What's going on with that Bull for My Valentine shit, dude? I'm waiting on it. Anyways, yeah. So you got this here.
Another dope ass fucking video.
So this is a Patreon request, correct? So what do I do for my Patreon? What do I do for my patrons? You already fucking know what I do. You already fucking know. Let's go back and get at it. So we're gonna go through Project Manager. We're gonna find where Glenn Mitchell's avatar is, which would be way far back here. Way back here. Where's that? Cerberus. Dennis Hydra. Frost Transitions. FY Minotaur. Glenn. Nope. Serb. Nope. Apparently I did not save this. Did I save this? Blackbriar. Candy Eye. Wolf for My Valentine. Secret Scream. Post in the Put in the Pendulum. Epica. Damn, I got a lot of shit. Yusef. Minotaur. Frost Transitions. Dennis. Avatars. Sabaton. Deftones. Septic Flesh. Is this it right here? I'm pretty sure it is. So, you're good, Dennis. Don't worry about it, man. Just wanted to know if you were doing all right, man. I haven't seen you in a while, so making sure you're all right. All right, so this is my animation for Glenn Mitchell right here, the Cerberus. So we only want the left side Cerberus. So we're gonna grab that, and we're gonna grab our Patreon request. This thing right here. So the left one, the Patreon request. What is this? This is part of the Patreon request, correct? Now, we don't need this anymore, so I'm not going to grab that. That was an old idea. This is, yeah, it's the end screen. So all we need is this. And I got to incorporate the elements of the dog barking or record a new one and make a Cerberus sound. So this is Crossfaith here. Phineas. Yes, I have recorded Phineas, brother. It is done. They got to edit it. I might actually edit it on here. But, yeah.
To me by Glenn Mitchell.
All right, so there is where I say it. So,
Cerberus Mitchell. By Glenn.
Okay, that's where I say it. So I'm going to put a mark. Press M to put a mark. That way you can save your place.
To me by Glenn.
Where you can save your place right there. And then activate the animation right there. So I'm going to bring the animation in now. There's the animation itself. So here's the Cerberus.
Mitchell, a.k.a.
There. And actually have to... Yeah, right there.
Glenn Cerberus Mitchell.
There you go. There's the Cerberus
right now. So that's his avatar.
Now we need the sound, right? So we need the sound. And I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna add more, and I'm gonna add these together. Hang on a sec. Kind of fucked up there.
Faith. Okay. And
so we don't need that animation anymore. So I'm gonna get rid of that animation right there because I have a different animation. Transitioning effect is gonna be an additive dissolve. We're gonna add these two together. Check it out. Compound clip. That way, it's always gonna loop. It's gonna loop itself. That way, I want it for that long. All right, so this is Cerberus. This is his avatar, and I'm gonna bring in the next part, the next piece of the puzzle here. So here's the next piece.
Mitchell, a.k.a.
So what's missing? We're missing the sound, correct? So Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. Let's go ahead and grab the sound effect. I have everything saved right here. So we're going to go grab the sound effect right now for the swoosh. The swoosh for the Patreon request. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, I work really hard on my shit. So All right, so we got our swoosh sound effect right here. And Dylan, as you Dylan Castine. Right there. There's a swoosh. Dylan Castine. There's a swoosh right there. So we're gonna grab that swoosh and the swoosh out. And then we grab our glitch effect sound as well. Down here. Where's that at? I hope there's the glitch effect. Right here. And we want to make sure that we grab our Patreon and our subscribe button animation as well. And we're also going to grab these as a reference, because I need to know how long I need to make this. So we're going to copy all of this over. Hang on 1 sec. Make sure I got everything. Yeah, cool. So I got everything. Copy all of it over. Bring it over to the next project, which is this. All right. Add in our stuff right there. There's our stuff. And we can zoom it out to see how it turns out. So this is everything. This is the animation. Okay, so I'm going to rechange this animation. So I don't need the other one. So I'm going to get rid of the other one. Where's the other one at? Okay, it must have deleted itself because it went over it. So you have your sound effects here.
Video. All right, so
there's your glitch effect.
Today,
I'm going to change that one to Glenn Mitchell. Glenn. No, sorry. Mitchell. Okay. And make it orange because it simulates Patreon. Now, he is a $5 subscriber, so he gets the gold. He gets the gold frame down at the bottom. Sorry. I just fucked that up. All right, you didn't see that. Sorry. So this is orange. We'll make sure that that's orange. Make sure it's orange. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's orange. This down here becomes gold. This down here, right here. Right here, gold. So he's in the gold tier. So we grab gold, of course, and we want to make sure that it says the Cerberus. And the way we do this is we take the size down a little bit to make sure all of it shows. And you can actually change it by tracking it. Excuse me. Sorry. See, I fucked that up again. All right, so we're going to track it back. Oh, shit. I just fucked it up. Sorry, guys. Where's the tracking for Cerberus? Regular tracking. I already added my font. That's my template. My font is my template. So I already have the template for my font. We're going to make this a little bit bigger so people can read it, you know.
That's his
and
avatar.
then there's Cerberus right there. The
Patreon
Cerberus.
request put in and
You can see right there. I'm going to take the size down just a little tad. Sorry, I'm going to make this one bigger because his name is shorter than Mary Ann Griffin. Yeah. So like I can make it like, I want to make sure it's not cutting out, like, and it's not cutting out the picture as well. So we're gonna make it smaller, a little bit, and then make the Cerberus smaller as well. So that way it's not cutting out the S. You see how I did that right there? Now we want to make sure that Cerberus is centered. So increase the size and change the center over here. This is your horizontal center. And then make sure it's, of course, centered like in the middle like that. So there you have it. Right
and submitted to me by.
So that is the glitch animation. Oh, you've listened to Isolated Antagonist, Mary? Yeah, it's a really good band. All right, so you have this right here, Patreon request. We're gonna change this to Glenn Cerberus or Glenn Cerberus because he don't like the Cerberus. I'm gonna make it Cerberus Mitchell, and then all of y'all get gold for
Mitchell.
Patreon requests right here.
Fuck's up,
You're not simulated in tiers, as you can see the gold right there, and you have the white. So white and orange simulates Patreon, and then you have the gold, which simulates that you guys are part of the VIP club.
Empire.
And then once it gets to the glitch, that's where I give you the tier colors right here. So if you are a $3 tier, you get silver. If you're a $1 tier, you get bronze, and if you are $5, you get gold. And if you are $10, which the only one that has $10 is Dennis, and he gets diamond. So that's how I split you guys up. But all of y'all will get that gold animation. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tag Glenn so you can check us out. All right, so we're back. All right, so we got. Whew. All right, so
Glenn
we're grabbing this picture.
Mitchell,
Said
AKA
I don't know why I did that.
Glenn Mitchell.
Why did I do that?
A-
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. So, anytime it does that, we're gonna have to recopy it and drag it back over again.
Click on the bell, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well.
Because it fucks up sometimes like that.
Button, click on the bell.
I don't like that. So, drag it back over. Make sure it's not doing that black shit again.
So that's his avatar.
We want to make sure that this optimizes. In order to get this to optimize, we gotta keep playing it.
All right,
So now we have our Patreon, and we're gonna drag it all the way over to where I say Glenn Mitchell, which aka the mark that we marked before. So, and we're gonna grab our Cerberus as well, and all our sounds. You can actually click and drag while holding control, and it lets you keep the selections selected. So we're gonna grab this, bring this over, so that way when I say Glenn Mitchell,
today I got another Patreon request put in and submitted to me by Glenn Mitchell.
it pops up.
Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar.
There's his animation.
And we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith.
And I'm gonna grab his picture real quick and throw it in here. One second. Relationship manager. Go grab his picture. There's a lot of off-screen stuff that I do, guys, that I can't really show you because it's time consuming, man. I spend about an hour and a half, 2 hours on each video. So just because I want it to look good, you know, I want it to look really good. And I'm a really big elitist against myself as far as, like, you know, getting things. I'm a perfectionist, you could say. Excuse me. So we got his picture. I'm bringing his picture in now. Very first Patreon. Really appreciate your support, Glenn. You were the one that got the train rolling in the first place. You've been here since fucking November. So that's a big shout out to you, brother. Thank you for staying and thank you for supporting my channel. I'm gonna grab a copy of this and we're gonna bring it into the program, which is DaVinci Resolve. Go into my screenshots and just drag it in. Watch, like this. Okay, we dragged it in. We're gonna replace it with Dylan here. Sorry, Dylan, I already did your request. We're gonna grab it, bring it all the way over, all the way to the end where it ends right here. And we're using this avatar right here as a reference to know when we need to stop right here. And now we're gonna add our transitioning element, additive dissolve, whenever the animation comes up. His picture is gonna come up like that. And we're gonna add a blur dissolve at the end there because of this animation. See, you heard that?
Mario strand.
Yeah, right there. So that's the blur animation. And then we got to get rid of Setheno here. So we're going to grab our Cerberus. We're going to drag our Cerberus up. I'm going to zoom out so I can show you. So we're going to grab Cerberus and bring it in place of Setheno here. Here. So we'll grab, make sure we zoom it all in here. Grab the Cerberus and then copy it for however long however long it is, and bring it back to there, like that. Now we want to make sure these are compound clips. That way they don't, mess up. So we got our additive dissolve and our blur dissolve. So once this is all done rendering, I can show you what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna start from the beginning real quick.
What the fuck's up, Empire? Good morning, Ohio gozaimasu, and welcome back to another dope ass fucking video. Alright, so today I got another Patreon request put in and submitted to me by Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Mitchell.
You see how it did that? I don't want that. I don't want that.
Glenn Mitchell.
How it went dark like that? I don't like that. So I'm gonna drag that back. Make sure that does not happen. So I don't want that. That looks ugly. So, and we're gonna grab this, copy it again, bring it over, get rid of this, and get rid of this. Grab these two and make them compound clips. Then drag it back. And make a blur dissolve for the end. So now it should be fluent.
Submitted to me by Glenn Mitchell.
See, I don't like that, man. I really don't. I really don't like that black right there. That ain't gonna fly with me, man. Not gonna fly.
Glenn.
So yeah,
Mitchell.
that black shit. No, thank
Mitchell.
you. No fucking thank you.
Glenn Mitchell.
Yeah, that's what I want right there. That is exactly what I want. So probably just gonna have to take one through for the team and take it down, and move this back as well. So that way we still have our animation sound right here. And we're using, if you notice, we're using all these transition to line up with the sound. So that way it switches when the sound switches. So yeah. All right, so we're going to look and see if this actually turned out good. I'm going to switch his picture. I'm going to switch his picture and throw it down here where it belongs.
For a Patreon request.
There you go. It's a little bit too big. So, yeah. Right there.
Without
All right, so we have our Cerberus. I'm gonna wait for it to rend.
Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think last week he sent this in.
Now our volume seems a little bit low, right? So that's really simple. All we gotta do is go to the second track here and increase our volume just a tad. You can also do it by clicking on it and going over here to clip volume, bringing it up. But the one thing you don't want is these to go over to this peak bar right here, because you'll get static sounding shit, and we don't want that. So yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get a drink of water. All right, I'm back. All right, so what were we doing? Well, we were editing. Okay. So, as you can see, it's pretty much fully rendered. We're going to see what we have right now.
Fucks up, Empire. Good morning, Ohio gozaimasu, and welcome back to another dope ass fucking video. Alright, so today I got another Patreon request put in and submitted to me by Glenn Mitchell.
See how it just appeared like that? I don't want that. I want it to appear with additive dissolve, like that. So that way it comes up same time.
By Glenn
Bam!
Mitchell,
Exactly
aka
like that.
Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar.
There's our animation.
And we are gonna be
Hell
looking
yeah!
at a band called Crossfade.
Looking clean.
This was sent in to me. I think last week he sent this in. A lot of people have been telling me to react to this band. But
that I don't like. See, I don't like that. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that, man. I don't like that. I don't like that black screen. So I'm gonna decompose this. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna decompose this. I'm just gonna make this so I can find out where that black is right there. I don't like that. So I'm getting rid of that. I'm using the fine tuner here. I'm actually switching where the fuck that comes from, which is like right here. I want to get rid of that. So I'm gonna cut that. So now we have this.
A lot of people have been telling me to react to this band.
No more black screen. So now we're going to take this. This is all fluent now. So now we're going to take this and copy this over. But we're going to get rid of this additive dissolve because we don't want that. You know what I mean? I think we already got rid of that. Yeah, we did. Cool. So now we're going to copy these two and make them compound clips. And now it should be a fluent motion. There's no black screen. Because I got rid of that dumbass freaking black screen. So and we have to drag this back. Over here. I've been working with this program since the very start. So, and I have never had any problems. Of course, I have a love-hate relationship for this program. But at the same time, this program is awesome. Absolutely recommend this program for every creator out there. All right, so go back to
without further ado, I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters, and we're just gonna
looking
get
clean.
at it.
The only thing I don't like about this is I don't like the alpha. So I'm gonna change the alpha real quick. I'm gonna go find my clips, which is Cerberus right here. I'm gonna grab this and go grab my clip. I'm gonna zoom it in just to see what the fuck we're doing. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna change it to Luma Keyer. Luma key this. So we're gonna Luma key it. And then we don't want that, obviously. It looks like a fucking ghost. It looks horrible. So we want... Okay, so that looks terrible, right? Because it's all grainy and shit. We're going to play the clip and actually change it as the clip's playing. That looks good right there. And then you can blur it to give it like a shadow kind of a thing. And then you can actually contract and expand it like that. That looks clean to me. That looks really clean. You know what I mean? And like I can add more gamma if I wanted to. But I really don't want to because it looks blurry and I don't like blurry. We don't want blurry. That looks really good. And to actually fine tune this, you can invert this by clicking the invert button and looking to see where your picture ends up whenever you're doing this. So as you can see, that's a gamma right there. So our gamma is fine. The only thing that needs fixed is our contract and expand right here. So we want to barely get it to where you can barely see it. And then you create the perfect avatar like that by doing that. So, to me, that's good. That's really good. And now if you want to change the color of the avatar, we can actually do that as well. So we can go into color tab here and click on the clip, which is the avatar. And you can tell by looking at this little box right here. And we can actually change the color of it. We're going to play it first because we want to see what it looks like.
Mitchell.
We want to see what we're doing. So now we go over to here. Can actually go over here and switch our colors. We can make it more lighter like that, which looks horrible. Make it more darker. We can make it like a bluish tint and then like a greenish tint as well. Something like that. But to me, I think it looks fine the way it is, but we can actually change the color if we wanted to. I think it actually looks fine though. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Who's still watching? If you have any questions for me about editing, man, I'll try to answer them the best I can. All right. All right. So go back into this.
AKA Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna
That
call
looks
him
clean.
Cerberus right now.
That looks really clean to me.
So
So
that's his avatar.
I like
And
that.
we are gonna be looking.
The only thing I don't like is how that's
band.
showing through like that. I don't like that. So we're gonna try to change it again, yet again. And you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is just go to your clip, find your clip right here, and it's already on that mark where you don't like it. So watch, I'll show you. You can actually switch it like this. There. So we want that neck to be solid, right? So we want to change it just a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, but just a tad. And then we're going to take away our gamma like this. Use our invert tool, of course. Make it so it's like barely showing. We can actually change our contrast expand as well. And we want to make sure that that's barely showing as well. Go back to invert. And this is our final product here. That looks good. The only problem I don't like about that is that it has the black thing, the black shadow. So that's where we go to edit it again. And now it's actually looking pretty good. So change it just a little more, just a little more. You know what I mean? Just a little more. Change our blur. Way it's not that blurry. Change it like that. Change our gamma. Bring our gamma down. And we'll see if we still have that hole in the neck that we don't want. Alright, we don't have the hole. We still a little bit of the hole showing. But not enough to make me change it, you know what I mean? Like we can change our blur here. And then get that hole filled up. And then it comes out like that. That looks good. That looks good to me. Only problem is that black. I don't like that black. I don't like that black. So that black comes from that. So I don't want that. But that's also going to take away that hole. So I really don't want that either. So we can go into saturation and actually change our saturation as well. But I think that luminance is going to be our best bet here. For sure. want to cover up that hole. Remember that hole? We want to cover that up. Give it that blur. I'll make sure we give it that as well. Cover up all these holes that we don't want. You know what I mean? So we want to cover up all those holes. And then we are left with that. See, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, I can deal with that. I think that looks good. To me, that looks good. So we're gonna use that.
I think last week you sent this.
Oh, you know, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. See what I mean by being a perfectionist. All right. Blur. I think that looks good.
So that's his avatar, and we are going to be looking at a big.
Now we're gonna grab our sound effect. So I got a sound effect here. Excuse me. Grab our sound effect here. Cerberus mythology. Grab this one. So here we go. Cerberus, we got him right here. We're gonna record this. Give me 1 second. So we have our sound effect. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna drag in my sound effect now. So I have 2 sound effects for this. I have dogs and I have the actual Cerberus sound effects, the one you just heard. So I got my dog sound effect and I'm gonna bring that shit in. Right here. Drag that in. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our Cerberus sound effect and drag that in as well. So we want that one, right? So we're gonna grab that, delete all the other shit that we don't need. Like this, we don't need this. And then this, we don't need this. We're gonna grab this, all of this, and we're gonna grab the echo too. So to grab the echo, we want to grab the space that's just silent. So I'm gonna create an echo. And now we're gonna grab our dog sound. Right here. This is what we want right here. So we're gonna add that onto what we just had, and we're gonna make it a compound clip. Actually, we're not gonna make it a compound clip. Disregard that. So we're gonna grab this, we're gonna drag it back over to where our shit begins, right here. So where does our Patreon request thing begin? Right here. So want to make sure that it's in the middle of this. So we'll make sure it captures it right where the beginning of the swoosh effect sounds. So we want to give it a little fade in,
aka when servers,
it's too loud because it's going over my voice. So
aka when Cerberus,
like that.
I'm just gonna call him Cerberus. Right?
Now we're gonna add an echo. We're actually gonna bring this dog sound down here, so that way it's not in the way of everything. This dog sound is gonna go over this sound. Check it out. Shit, see it? Fucked up. Grab this dog sound, put it down here. All right, yeah, like right. I'll probably say right here,
Right now.
I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, like right here. And bring this down, give it an echo, because it's a fucking dog, you know what I mean? So we're gonna give it like right here, like halfway through. Give it an echo. And we're gonna change the pitch of it. Check it out.
I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and
Turn my voice up.
so that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think, last week. Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking. Mitchell, aka Glenn.
Now we're just messing with the sound levels right now. So, all right, let's go back to what we were doing.
Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus. Right now. So that's his avatar, and we are going to be looking at a band called Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think.
We're gonna add an echo on this as well, because we want that to sound really cool. So we're gonna mute this,
aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna.
so we don't want that to go on during this, because it's too much volume. You know what I mean? Like, because it's way too much volume. So we're gonna grab this, bring it over with the dog. So we have the dog bark here.
But I wanted to save it for a Patreon request. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters, and we're just gonna get at it. All right, so my Patreon support.
So yeah, that. So we have our first server sound.
Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar.
All right, so this is gonna be the sound after. We're gonna bring this sound over and make this sound come back with this one. So, and we're gonna add a volume down effect here, because I don't want it to go on for too long. You know what I mean? Like this.
AKA Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith.
Hell yeah, that sounds good. To me, that sounds good.
He sent this in,
and we're gonna grab this.
A lot of people have been telling me to react to this band, but I wanted to save it for a Patreon request.
Bring this over. So barely, like right there.
Further ado, I'm gonna get to.
So I have that echo. I want that echo. You know what I mean? I want that fucking echo. Yeah, we go. So there's an echo.
But I wanted to save it for a Patreon request. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters. And
Okay, so we're gonna add this like about right here because we want to wait for this shit to be done. So, yeah. What is this now? All right. Okay.
AKA Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think last week. To me by Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell.
Yep. See, we want that animation. We want that to come in after the added to dissolve. So once the added to dissolve comes in, we want that to come in. Both of these. Now we're gonna grab this and bring it down.
Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band.
Now I can actually change the pitch of this one because to me this just doesn't sound like a fucking demon should. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna change the pitch. Here's our pitch right here. We're gonna bring it down to like 3.
AKA Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus.
A little bit up.
Right now. AKA Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think last week. He sent this in.
Now because this is a dog with 3 heads, we can actually do what I did with Dennis, and I can actually take this and actually make it sound like it has 3 heads. Check it out. We're actually going to do that, actually. I think that's going to sound a lot better than what we have right now. All right. Here's the 3 head, 3rd head right here. So we got our 1st head, our 3rd head,
AKA Glenn
1st head, 2nd head, and then our 3rd.
Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Cross.
A little bit too loud.
Yeah. Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a
That looks
band
good.
called
And that sounds good as well. So to me, at least it does.
Crossfaith.
So that is Glenn's avatar. And we're gonna get back to editing the video here.
But I just told you to do the same thing.
Here's Patreons.
If you enjoyed the video, then this will be my first time listening to Crossfaith.
Grab my
Don't
Patreons.
forget to like them gaming and Yusef say
There's my start of my patrons.
Alvin Holmes.
So we want to make sure this is shorter, so that way it doesn't get in the way of my Patreon shout outs. It's shorter. Like this. Like this. Grab our patrons.
Holmstrom,
There's the start of our Patreon.
Charles Murphy, Dennis Sledge, Dylan Castine, FYM Reacts, Glenn Mitchell, Mario Strand, TXM Gaming,
No,
and
that's
Salem.
not good. That's
All right.
not good. We want to make sure that that's over there. We'll make sure that that lines up with this. So, like that.
Supporters are Alvin Holmstrom, Charles
Exactly
Murphy,
like that. Hell yeah. All right, so there's our
Dennis
Patreons.
Sledge, Dylan Castine.
Hell yeah. And then we grab our subscribe button. Where's our subscribe button at? I'm trying to find it. Oh, shit. Did I delete it? Oh, okay. So finished project. Finished product right here.
What the fuck's up, Empire? Good morning, Ohio gozaimasu, and welcome back to another dope ass fucking video. Alright, so today I got another Patreon request put in and submitted to me by Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think last week. He sent this in. A lot of people have been telling me to react to this band. But I wanted to save it for a Patreon request. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters, and we're just gonna get at it. All right, so my Patreon supporters are Alvin Holmstrom, Charles Murphy, Dennis Sledge, Dylan Castine, FYM Reacts, Glenn Mitchell, Mario Strand, TXM Gaming, and Yusef Salem. All right, guys. If this is your first time here, click on the red button, click on the bell, and don't forget to.
All right, so there's our sound. We have our sound, right? So we didn't bring in our actual animation, which was this here.
Like, share, and subscribe as well. On the bell.
So we want to get rid of that. So all right, so we're gonna go grab our animation real quick. Oh, fucking tired, boys. We'll grab just the animation. So we got our animation here. Go back to project manager, or just click this home button down here. I'm used to going with the file, then project manager, and then I go into the actual project and I grab it and line it up with this. That way it lines up like this.
On the bell, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. Well, that's kind of stupid. I just told you to do the same thing. If you enjoyed the video, safe. Without further ado, let's get at it.
Ouch, that's kind of loud. So we're gonna fix the volume levels on that. That's kind of loud. That was kind of stupid. Why did I do that?
Without further ado, let's get at it.
That's a little bit too loud as well.
Without further ado, let's get at it.
There we go. And then that's where we add our cut for everything. Then we add another. We begin another with the beginning of the video right here. So I'm going to add my cut here and get rid of all this shit here because I don't need it. Okay.
Without further ado,
Grab my transition. So since this is crossfade, we are doing, I'm going to add a cross animation. So, I'm going to grab this one. This is waves. We're going to change this to a cross. Check it out. There we go. Crossfade. So crossfade to me, purple and blue. Purple and blue, man. All the way. All the way. So we're going to change this. Grab this. Cross. And we're going to actually change the animation. No, we'll leave it the same. It's fine. Make it purple. And then change the softness to make it look like it's kind of, and then we'll change this. Grab these. Okay, there we go. So we have our cross here. Softness. Ooh, damn, that's looking dope. Alright, no, we don't want to change the animation. So, no. We don't want to change the animation. We'll make sure they're both the same animation. So, alright. So that way they line up perfectly like that. You see? So we have this. I'm gonna bring this down. This is going to change the blue. We already changed this, right? So what we had before was looking pristine and clear. So, like that. This band had a lot of blue elements in it. So, I was like, all right, cool. We're going to use blue. And that's going to be our transition into the actual video. Right there. And the only thing I don't like about that is that it doesn't have that softness that I want. Order softness. Yeah, like that. Yeah. that. Right there. Perfect. So then we grab this, we click on this, and we're adding the animation that I've been doing in my recent videos. Fine tune it, bring it down just a little bit. Find where we ended up here. So this is gonna stay like this, and then it's gonna come out like this. Check it out. We're gonna bring it over just a little bit, and then we're gonna change it and bring it up like this, and it's gonna swoop up like this. I'll show you what it does. Like that. That's what I just created.
Let's get
right
at
there.
it. Let's get at it.
There we go. There's our animation. And this is the start of our reaction. Now, to create my titles, to create my intros, I do it like this. So, first off, I don't want this to be too loud. So, I want it to be, like, I want my volume levels to be good. I don't want that stupid coughing in there either.
Okay. This is interesting.
Yep. So normally my intros go with me talking.
Because we're about halfway through. So two bands that this is reminding me of. Well, let's see here. I'm getting an Enter Shikari vibe.
Yep. Okay, so this is gonna be my intro here.
Enter Shikari vibe. And they're singing in English. So I can't really compare them to a Japanese band. But if I had to compare them to one band, as far as their lyrics, being anarchist and stuff like that, I'd probably say Rage Against the Machine, but they aren't rapping. But as far as their lyric composition, definitely Rage. And then if I had to compare them to their sound with another band, I would actually have to go with
Mindless self-indulgence. I didn't say
All
that.
That Remains, kind of screaming.
No, mindless self-indulgence. So I forgot to say that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a title thing right here, to simulate that that's not what I meant to say. So MSI, right here, mindless self-indulgence. That's exactly who they reminded me of.
To their sound with another band, I would actually have to go with some All That Remains.
Nope.
Some All That Remains.
MSI, mindless self-indulgence. That's exactly who they reminded me of.
Screaming.
MSI. People normally don't read this shit. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, dude,
Let's get
that's
back
not
into
what
it.
it sounds like. But yeah,
They're singing in English. So I can't really compare them.
And we're gonna grab this.
Two bands that this is reminding me of. Well, let's see here. I'm getting an Enter Shikari vibe.
There we go. That's a good enough. That's a good enough teaser to pull people in for the video. To be honest, right there. So we're gonna copy, and we're gonna click Control A, which lets me select all. Click off, so I'm not selecting the full project. And then we're gonna compound clip this. Create two separate clips. Give it like a fade in of 17 seconds, so that way it comes in like that.
This is
and then we're gonna grab our conflict intro, which is the badass intro that Timeless Studios created for me. Thank you, bro. And then right there.
Let's see here. I'm getting an Enter Shikari vibe.
Now what we need to do is we need to Control A to select all and hold Control to get rid of the selecting the intro, and we're going to drag the project back to the intro like this. And then we're going to add a transition onto this. So go back to our video transitions, add a tear. It's going to goes fluently
What
into
the fuck's
the
up,
project.
Empire? Good morning, Ohio gozaimasu, and welcome back to another dope ass fucking video. Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith.
All right, now we need to add our PNG logo for Crossfaith. To do that, look up Crossfaith PNG, and bam, it's right here. So we grab this, we download this. I'm gonna actually grab the actual logo because it looks cool. So I'm gonna change it to white probably. No, change this to white. Now there's a chance that this video is gonna get blocked. If it does, it's gonna be on my well, first off, it's gonna be on Patreon, and then it's also gonna be on Google Drive as well. So if it does get blocked, then whatever. I'm gonna grab this because I like this one.
So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called.
There it is. Add the marker, grab the PNG, and this is where alpha comes in. You do alpha. So you get your downloads folder, bring in your PNG logo right here, and make sure you shrink it and throw it either in the top right or like right above where his thing is. Now here comes the hard part. You can add and create something like that, which looks pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. Actually, I like that right there. But what you can do the long way is you can click on this clip and go to Fusion, search for the clip itself, add a delta key here, make it black, the background color black, and then it lets you have the white. But it's real easy just to go to add, and it gets rid of that black background. So we're gonna get into this real quick. So add to dissolve and then blur dissolve. So blur dissolve, if I want it to disappear like this, like that right there, which is kind of generic. I can actually change the blur dissolve to change it like this. Change it like that, vertical, or just disappear. I kind of just want it to disappear because, I mean, this is
avatar,
dope ass band.
And we are going to be looking at a band called Crossfaith.
PNG logo.
This was sent in to me. I think last week he sent this in. A lot of people have been telling me to react to this band. But I wanted to save it for a Patreon request. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters, and we're
gonna let that drag out a little bit more because I wanted to get right
gonna
when I
get
bring
at
my
it.
Patreon.
All right, so my Patreon supporters are Alvin Holmstrom, Charles Murphy, Dennis Sledge, Dylan Castine, FYM Reacts, Glenn Mitchell.
Let's see that
Without
fluent motion
further ado,
again.
I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters, and we're just gonna get at it. All right, so my Patreon supporters are Alvin Holmstrom, Charles Murphy, Dennis Sledge.
There you go. And that's how you do it, man. That is literally how I do these new Patreon requests.
On the bell, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well.
There you go. This is the start of the video here, and that goes into that. And then last thing we need to do is grab a really sick ass part.
There you go. You got the Anarchy mask. Anonymous mask, aka V for Vendetta.
Okay, so that was one of my favorite parts right there, because I mean I love that movie. So actually bring that back. Sometimes this magnet really screws it up. I really don't like it, but sometimes I really do like the magnet. So it's good to find the shortcut, which is N. Turning it on and off, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier. So in this case, I want the magnet on. So I'm going to Control B, which is cut, but not that far off. So we want Control B there and Control B here. And we want to grab all this. Actually, we're gonna grab more just in case it's not enough. Get all this, and we're grabbing all this as well. And we're gonna watch the premiere together, either on live or premiere. So want to copy that, compound clip that, bring this above where I'm at.
That was very interesting.
So this, we don't want this. We want it to end right there, right? Where's it end? Right there. Okay, it ends right there. So we're gonna cut it right there. And we're actually gonna zoom in, and we're gonna do my new thing that I've been doing. This thing, and then bam, make it disappear. Like that.
That was very.
There you go. So here's
Thank you guys
next.
for watching. This has been
Find out where
PTV,
pieces.
aka Pos. Peace.
Right there. And then that's the end of the video. And there we go. Next, I'm going to show you how I do my thumbnails. We're going to grab our end screen here. Let's grab our end screen. Grab this. Cool. Hell yeah. So to me, this band really didn't give off the vibe of oh, actually, I missed my volume. Where's my volume? That's weird. All right, so we're gonna grab our volume, which is this here. Sometimes the volume doesn't go through, so you gotta. Oh, there it is, right there. So we didn't drag it over. That's what that was. Okay, so we're gonna add our fade in. Fade in only 20 seconds, and fade in only 20 seconds out, or 15, whatever you want to choose, whatever you want to do. Same for this as well, for out. But now I've been doing a new thing where I've been using a video transition of the tear effect, which I really, really like.
Again, peace.
And then we're going to bring it out by adding our keyframes and then switching it over a little bit, and then bam, bringing it up like that. And then we add in our end screen. Definitely going to bed after this, guys. Get rid of the volume on the end screen, and we should be good to go. We're going to go grab, make sure this is fluent with this. Okay, cool. And we're going to grab this and this, and we're going to drag it down. There we go. Now it's a little bit too small for me, so I'm going to go back to where my keyframe was. I'm actually going to increase the size. And the reason you go back to where your keyframe was is because if you do it right there, it's going to warp until it gets to that point, and I don't want that. So that way it's going to look like that all the way through. This is our end screen.
The boss. Come back at you again. Peace.
There you go. That's how you create the end screen. Now, rendering. Rendering is really simple. So you go to YouTube, 1080p, name it Crossfade, and you're done. Add to render queue, save, start render. And that's it, man. That is editing a video 101 right there with DaVinci Resolve. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will be showing you the thumbnail next as soon as this render is complete. I'm probably gonna go grab something to eat. I'm pretty hungry. So, yeah. It's basically how I create, man. That's it. It's that simple. I need to go eat. I haven't ate all day. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. It's about halfway done. This is the part that takes forever. Oh. All right, so we are almost done. We are about 60% into rendering. And we are done. All right, so now all I need to do is to go back and find a cool thumbnail. So we're gonna do that real quick. So To me, this anonymous mask was really cool. It was a really cool part. Great. Where's it at? Yeah, this band was cool. This was a good band. Now I want to capture my face, so in order to do that, I can actually do that as well. So I want to get this clip of the band right here. So we're gonna fine tune and try to find where that is. Right there. But I don't want my face to look like that. Now check this out. This is where it becomes really cool. I find out where my face is standing still. So, like right there. Bam. Control F is full screen. And then we take a screenshot by holding the Windows button with print screen. And then I press Control V to get the project back where it was again. You can do it on opposite as well. You can actually find where your face is normal and then find the part in the video and switch the video. But yeah, I like doing it that way. So now what I need to do is go grab a dope ass font. Yes, I do download my own fonts and throw them in fun thumbnails. Let's go grab a dope ass font like let's do cyberpunk font because this I got a really cyberpunk vibe from this band. So, all right, cool. So we got one right here, cyberpunk font. This is what your test's gonna look like right here. I like that. All right, now we're gonna go grab our picture, open it up in Paint 3D. I'm gonna switch OBS so you guys can take a look at this. Apparently, you can't see this. Nope. All right, well, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this, guys. Hang on. This is screenshots, Paint 3D. I'm gonna reopen Paint. All right. Maybe that will fix it. Okay. Should let me show you Paint. Not sure why it's not letting me show you Paint. But anyways, I guess I can't show you. So we're just gonna have to show you the screenshot when it's done. I'll leave Discord or sorry, I'll leave DaVinci Resolve up so you guys can take a look at that while I do this. So I'm gonna design this. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm basically gonna take the Crossfaith logo. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to bring the Crossfaith logo back over from where it was before. grab the clip where the band starts here. Right there. So we're gonna add our marker there and drag myself over, like right somewhere, right there, or like right here. You know what I mean? Somewhere like that. We're invisible, you know. Now we're gonna grab our crossfaith logo. We're actually gonna go to that marker over there. So I'm gonna grab this crossfaith logo, copy, paste it right here, and we're gonna actually take the screenshot. Check it out. This is where the picture that I wanted right here. Drag this down so it's down here, so that way people know that's a crossfaith reaction. Okay, so and we can control F to full screen, take our screenshot, bam. Okay, took a screenshot. Now we're gonna open this. Browse files, pictures, screenshots, open. And then we have our crossfaith logo. And now time to get our text, which is cyberpunk. So we grab our cyberpunk text. Where's it at? Right there. Cyberpunk. Cool. So got a cool ass cyberpunk text right here. And sometimes it will let you use 3D. Sometimes it will not let you use 3D. The name of this song is called Eclipse. So I'm gonna name this Eclipse. I'm actually gonna make this kind of like a lime green color, kind of like to simulate a hologram, or like sky blue. Sky blue will be better. So name it Eclipse. Increase the font to make sure it looks good. You know what I mean, like that. And we'll probably add a metallic texture on it, something like that. Yeah, that looks good, man. That looks good. So, and we do the same thing for the word reaction as well. And then we have our thumbnail. I will show you guys in a minute when it's finished. Grab our thumbnail. Put this reaction. I normally put the reaction in the black part. That way people can actually read it. So, all right. So we have our thumbnail right here. And we want to make sure that we add the word Patreon request and the Patreon symbol as well, because this is a Patreon request put in by my boy, Glenn Mitchell. So, yep. If you guys are not aware, I'm working on a project with Isolated Antagonist right now. Waiting on for him to send me the stuff. And it's a fucking go, cowboy. Request. So got our 3D request. He's a gold supporter. So I will give him the gold. And then I'll flip it so it looks 3D. And then we have our finished project right here. Now, normally I would go into YouTube and actually import the actual video, but sometimes I forget to do that. So I'm going to do that now. That way, while it's uploading, I can create a thumbnail and it makes it easier. So, what's the name of this? Crossfaith. Okay, Crossfaith. Cool. Got our Crossfaith. Now, I've been hearing a lot of things about this band getting blocked. So, if this does get blocked, it's going to be on my Google Drive and also on my Patreon as well. Pretty good band. Reminds me of Enter Shikari and MSI. All right, cool. So we got our picture. I saved my picture, right? So you want to make sure it's always a JPEG and 1280 by 720. 1280 width by 720 height. And then when you name it, whatever the name of the reaction is. So Eclipse. You drag it in and then throw the picture in right here. Search for Eclipse. And bam. There's your finished product right there. That simple. So I'm going to show you real quick on window capture so you guys can take a look. There you go. There's the finished project. And last thing we need to do is add reactions and name whatever the hell the name of it is. So the name of it is Crossfaith Reaction PTB Empire Eclipse. It doesn't matter what order you choose. We'll choose Visual Key because I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're Christian. Because it sounds like kind of a Christian kind of name. But I'm just gonna throw it in there. Japan, obviously. J Rock, J Metal, Industrial. I'm gonna go ahead and throw dubstep in there. Fuck it. Electronica. Whatever you think would be good. I'm gonna throw the words Patreon request in there as well. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Isolated Antagonist. Spelled it wrong. Fuck. Alright. Next, you go to monetization. Always keep it on. If it gets shut off, it gets shut off. Don't worry about it. Do not dispute a claim. I told this Shadow today. Do not dispute a claim at all. Keep it unlisted until it is completely SD/HD. And now I'm going to finish eating. Wait for it to finish. All right, looks like we are done and we are ready to premiere. And we're going to watch the premiere on the live stream. So let's go ahead and also put in the description that this was live streamed and edited through live stream. So, yeah. Let's get let's get at it, dude. YouTube Studio, go to videos, and then put in my live stream link, which is this right here. Control C. All right, so now we got our video comments. So we want to go back to where, there we go, right here. This video was edited and premiered on a live stream. Link here. There you go. Step into the world of a creator. Unlisted still. And it's on SD. So now it's on HD and SD. So we are ready to premiere. And we are premiering in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go watch it. Because I know it takes some time. Because you have to worry about the stupid things. Stupid premiere thing. Alright, so doesn't look like there's going to be a blocked claim on this yet. But if there is, I will save this video. And I will throw it in my Patreon. And as well as my Google pages or Google Drive. So you all can watch it. All right, now let's go watch our premiere. Two bands that this is reminding me of. Well, let's see here. I'm getting an Enter Shikari vibe. What the
fuck's up, Empire? Good morning, Ohio gozaimasu, and welcome back to another dope ass fucking video. Alright, so today I got another Patreon request put in and submitted to me by Glenn Mitchell, aka Glenn Cerberus Mitchell. I'm just gonna call him Cerberus right now. So that's his avatar, and we are gonna be looking at a band called Crossfaith. This was sent in to me, I think last week he sent this in. A lot of people have been telling me to react to this band. But I wanted to save it for a Patreon request. Without further ado, I'm gonna get to my Patreon supporters and we're just gonna get at it. Alright, so my Patreon supporters are Alvin Hornstrom, Charles Murphy, Dennis Sledge, Dylan Castine, FYM Reacts, Glenn Mitchell, Mario Strand, TXM Gaming, and Yusef Salem. Alright guys, if this is your first time here, click on the red button, click on the bell, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. Well, that's kind of stupid. I just told you to do the same thing. If you enjoyed the video, then obviously click on the red button and click on the bell. This will be my first time listening to Crossfaith. Without further ado, let's get at it! Wait, what did that say? I'm gonna read that again. Where's that at? Right here. No dancing. It's prohibited by the Japanese law to dance in any commercial place in Japan. We don't allow dance in this establishment. Really? Could have fooled me, man. I've been to Duchess and that you can dance there. That's wild. This is interesting. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna pause it right there, man, because we're about halfway through. So two bands that this is reminding me of. Well, let's see here. I'm getting an Enter Shikari vibe. And they're singing in English. So I can't really compare them to a Japanese band. But if I had to compare them to one band, as far as their lyrics, being anarchist and stuff like that, I'd probably say Rage Against the Machine, but they aren't rapping. But as far as their lyric composition, definitely Rage. And then if I had to compare them to their sound with another band, I would actually have to go with some All That Remains, kind of screaming. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back into it. Ooh. Oh, this is actually pretty good, dude. This is definitely industrial. may sound weird, but they got like kind of like a what's the name of that one band? Back in the emo scene, kind of they got. I mean, obviously it sounded like Enter Shikari immediately as soon as I heard that keyboard. I think it's the band name of the band's called I See Stars. They're not really well known, but yeah, I'm kind of getting a vibe from them as well. Um, but yeah, this is actually pretty. This is actually pretty good. You know, not something I would listen to every day, but I'm I'm getting used to it. It's a cool ass video. There you go. You got the Anarchy mask. Anonymous mask. AKA V for Vendetta. Well. That was very interesting. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was not expecting that. I was expecting something a little bit more hard hitting than that. But yeah, that was actually pretty good, you know. Um, it's not something I would listen to every day, but I didn't hate it. You know, it was good. I liked it, you know. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share, and subscribe, leave a comment below what I can do better for next time. Until then, I want to know if you guys want me to do another CrossFaith cover, or not cover, sorry, another CrossFaith reaction or a live reaction. You know, put them down below, man. I'm interested. This band seems like they got a lot of potential to bring me aboard. So let's see your guys' suggestions. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been PTB, aka Poss, the Boss. Come back at you again. Peace! There you go, you got the Anarchy mask. Anonymous mask. AKA V for Vendetta.
One second. I'm going to finish swallowing. All right, so this has been a look into my world, how I do things, how I edit, how long it takes me for every single video. Some videos take longer. It used to take, on average, 2 to 3 hours when I have my effects. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Probably gonna do this once per month. This is gonna stay public for the next 2 days, and it's going straight to Patreon after that. I'm not gonna keep this public. If people really want to see this, they can come join my Patreon. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta get going to bed. I will be back on tomorrow, of course. Probably not live, but I'm gonna be doing the last of the Patreon requests, and then that's pretty much it, man.